Well, we began with a tape from a woman who called 911 because her fries were cold and the restaurant wouldn't exchange them. It's a story you're only going to see here. Last night we talked to Metro Police and the owner of Lil Chick Restaurant. Well, tonight, Ashley Olmstead talks with the caller who says she's standing by her decision.
I ordered something, my order is not right, and I don't like the way the food tastes, and they're telling me that they can't give me a refund, and they can't replace it either, and I don't think that's right. All right, don't leave the police on the way.
911 is for emergencies, so why did you call 911?
To me, that was an emergency because, on the other hand, had I walked off with the food and not paid for it, they would have said I was stealing.
Only Gail had already paid for her food, so she couldn't have been accused of stealing. Remember, every story has at least two sides.
She saw us bring up some more French fries, so she went back to the window and told the girl at the counter that she wanted hot fries, that hers were cold.
Weeds mainly caters to truckers and cooks big batches of food at a time, never special orders. He admits he's dealt with dissatisfied customers before, yet never to this extreme. At any time, did you ever think that your life was in danger?
No, I didn't think that, but I just wanted somebody to come in and mediate for me because I didn't want it to escalate.
Believe it or not, this isn't the first time this has happened. Back in March, a Florida woman called 911 when McDonald's ran out of chicken nuggets, and another woman called 911 when Burger King got her order wrong.
Ma'am, we're not going to go down there and enforce your Western bacon cheeseburger. What am I supposed to do? This is between you and the manager. That's not a criminal issue. There's nothing criminal.
However, Metro Police were dispatched in this case.
The officer, out of the kindness of his heart, gave me the $6 so I can go get my children something from somewhere else.
Yet the restaurant owner thinks the officer's decision to hand over cash was wrong.
He made the situation worse by giving her the money after she done eating the product. And she complained about the fries after the fact, after she ate them.
In the end, Gail ate what she wanted, keeps her money, and Metro Police say she doesn't face any fines for making a frivolous 911 call. Ashley Olmstead, WJCL, Fox 28, thecoastalsource.com.
Alrighty, well, there you have it. Now, since we broke the story last night, we have had plenty of comments on our website, also on our Facebook page. Jesse Blanco is here with some of the greasy details. And Jesse, we got to try these fries if they're worth calling the police.
Yeah, no kidding. And I didn't know actually until right now that she had eaten a bunch of the fries and then demanded some hot ones. You know what, Jennifer, we really did have a lot of people commenting about this on our Facebook page. Some of them felt very passionately. They used words we cannot use on television, but here are just a few of the comments. One woman writes, quote, "My husband is one of those forced to respond to these type of non-emergency stupid calls, and they happen daily. It prevents him and his fellow officers from being available to respond to real emergencies. I say stiff fine and or jail time." Another viewer writes, quote, "She needs to be charged and made to pay for the false call. Unfortunately, there are people out there who feel the police are there to rule their lives and take care of any little problem they might have." And a third comment says, quote, "Shame on Mr. Weeds for not supplying hot fries. He can use a course in customer service." She goes on to say, "However, cold fries is not an emergency in any way, shape, or form, and the woman should definitely be cited for that 911 call." We also have a poll on our homepage of our website asking, should the customer be cited for calling 911 with a non-emergency? So far, 87% said she should be cited, 13% said no. Metro Police, as we know now, did not cite her. If you'd like to cast your vote or see all of the comments we've gotten, there are quite a few of them on our website, thecoastalsource.com. Click on our Facebook tab on the left-hand side of the home page. Jennifer?
All right, well, you know, Jesse, my daddy used to always joke, you never get between a woman and a mall. In this case, you don't get between this woman and her fries.
Hey, hot fries at any rate. I mean,
exactly.
Let's get real here.
All right, thanks, Jesse.